Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're chatting about this super charming lady, Susan Dey, the beloved actress, best known for her big breakout role as Laurie Partridge on The Partridge Family, and her award-winning spot on L.A. Law, has always been loved for her natural grace, that girl-next-door prettiness, and her easygoing cool. Over the years, she's built this rep as one of TV's most flexible stars, mixing sweet charm with a low-key, sure-of-herself vibe. Lately, a fresh batch of daring pics floating around online, the ones called Susan Dey's G-Strlng photos that leave nothing to the imagination, have kicked up all this buzz about the star again, getting folks talking about her lasting charm and how she stayed in the spotlight across different ages. Now, while that line about leaving nothing to the imagination might sound all dramatic, what these shots really show is Dey's old-school confidence and the strong way she flipped the script on how women stars could show themselves off. They spotlight not just her looks, but also her flat-out refusal to stay stuck in that nice girl box she started out in. Back in the showbiz world of the 1970s and 1980s, Susan Dey popped out not only for her beauty, but for her hard work, her smarts, and her knack for turning any part into something you can't forget. Her pick to do those edgy, high-fashion photo spreads, whether in swimsuits or fancy lingerie-like get-ups, echoed the bigger wave of women stars breaking free back then. These pics, often tagged as risque, fit right into that whole push of Hollywood ladies taking charge of their own looks, picking when and how to shine glamorous instead of just getting ogled without a say. When fans peek at those so-called G-Strlng photos now, lots of them don't spot scandal, but real power. A woman who grew from teen heartthrob into her own boss artist, not scared to own her grown-up woman side. Dey's path through her career really shows why these images still hit home. Snagging a Golden Globe for her work on L.A. Law showed she could bust out of typecasting and tackle deep, tricky characters. That exact same guts shows up in her photos, too. There's grace instead of shock, real art instead of just showing skin. The shots scream confidence, smart styling, and a real sense of how pictures tell stories. Stuff that lines up perfect with how she comes across on screen. Seen this way, that whole leaving nothing to the imagination bit turns less about bare skin and more about being real. Susan Dey putting out her true self, a star who's totally at ease with how she's changed and how the world sees her. In the end, all this fresh hype around these pics says just as much about us watchers as it does about Susan Dey herself. In this time of quick viral clips and over-the-top headlines, her pictures pull folks back to when Hollywood shine was picked just so, classy, and full of hidden meanings. Fans from way back and new ones too get hooked right now, not just from the draw of a G-Strlng shoot, but because she links that old TV legend to today's take-charge celeb. Way from messing up her good name, these photos pile on another layer to what she's left behind, proof of her skill at handling fame her way, mixing hot looks, pro skills, and owning herself in a mix that still grabs you tight even years down the line.